What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Resident Evil 2 Remake. We're back in RPD. Oh, the way back in RPD. Thankfully, we don't have to be here for very long. We just have to develop some film. Nothing new shows up here in RPD. Any monsters that were left the second time you came here are still here. Okay, let's take a look at this film. It says hiding places. What could possibly be hiding around here? Very specific hiding places. Small, subtle hints as to where these are. No directions, just the photos. Go find these spots in the RPD, and there you go. You know, I just noticed one of the photos that is in the solution is actually the STARS photo that's in Captain Wesker's office. Or the STARS office, I guess. Speaking of which, that's where we're heading. The STARS office. That desk looked very familiar. It's the cluttered desk, the mark of a madman. I think it might be Wesker's desk. Hello. No worries, he's still there, just chilling. And called it. You can even see it from the back of the desk, that this is in fact the place. It also helps that something shows up to let you know, hey, this is usable now. Our reward for the hiding place is... Ooh, high-capacity mag for the SMG. Very nice. We can now do 50 rounds instead of 24. Thank God. Hey, see that extra thing in there? I think you want it. Yeah, you want it. This is a nice little Easter egg, callback to the original Resident Evil 2. Instead of clicking on Captain Wesker's desk 50 times, you just have to know it's there. And also, you have to develop the film for the hiding spots, otherwise these don't show up. So, you have to do the extra work in order to get the extra stuff. Door open! Door open! Oh! I want to save the grenade. I can't believe the door didn't open. Please open door. Ahem. So, that right there was a great example as to how lickers attack. Now, believe it or not, because I was looking at it while it was behind me, it actually moved slower than it normally would. If you thought that was fast, you should see how fast it goes when you're not looking at it. It goes super goddamn fast. And also it deals a lot of damage when it pounces on you and slashes out your jugular. There we go. Just gonna clear some space. We don't need every single thing that we've gotten. All we need are the plugs, a little bit of health, and the tool, because we'll be heading back downstairs. Develop the film, and... Yep! They kept it. Great nod to the original game, and is still a funny joke to today. Why the hell does Rebecca look like that? I mean, I'm not complaining, but why did Wesker have this in his office? Specifically in his desk? It's because she just signed up. She's brand new. You gotta see what the rookie's capable of. She can play basketball. And that will be her defining characteristic in STARS. Being able to play b-ball with Tyrant. That was abysmally bad shooting. I really hope we get something to kind of steady that gun. So, cool thing. You remember that zombie that was peeking through the window? Because we shot him, he actually freely roams now in this room. If you didn't touch him, he'd still be looking out the door, just waiting for Claire Redfield to answer his call. The second hiding spot is right here, in the press room. You get a free clip for your spark shot. There we go. And after using that, ta-da, you get an achievement for finding both of the hiding spots. And that, my friends, is everything. We have taken a look at every single room. We have gotten every single item. Just going to double check right here so I'm not a liar. Any rooms that have a name but you can't get into, those are Leon exclusive. We did it! That feels pretty good, not gonna lie. Which means we need to go back down into the sewers, but that's okay. I have a sense of accomplishment now. Okay, I think I'm ready. I'm going to be taking the handgun because I really don't want to use any of my big guns because we've got a pretty important fight coming up here soon. So we'll rock the handgun for a little bit. It's been fully upgraded for a while and we haven't really used it. So now's the time. There is one aspect of the guns that we'll go over a bit later, but I don't think I ever have a use for it, so I'll just tell you here. The attachments you give to your gun, you can actually unequip from your gun. If you need space, you can unequip something from your gun and put it in the item box just in case you need some extra space. That's actually kind of cool. The STARS badge's final use is right here. This is how you get in. Hey, we got a suppressor for our submachine gun. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. Now, when we pick up the STARS badge, it actually shows as fully used. If you didn't pick it up, this room would show up as red still. So if you want to fill out the map and make it all blue, you do have to pick it up and then you can throw it away. Back in. By the way, my SMG may have the suppressor on it, but it does not have the extra stock. That counts as a free reload, so I'm saving it for later. Okay, still looking good. We have a few things that we can get. There is a... Oh, that's so far away, though. But I gotta do it. Okay, yeah, there's a few places that we can check out. You don't have to at this point. As soon as you know where the 3 missing plugs are, just take those all the way back. But I do want to show... Wait, you're still alive? I do want to show everything. Just in case you get lost and you're like, oh, what's over here? I really hope somebody shows me what exactly is in this area. Don't worry, I got you. There we go. God, even with a laser scope, I still miss. Takes a special kind of person who handles a gun. I don't know anything about guns. I think that's one of the funniest things is when I talk about unlockables for the different Resident Evil games and I talk about a gun, it's obvious I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying what's on screen, man. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Oh, fuck this!
Yeah, I forgot Claire said that. Oh, that's fantastic. Fuck this! I agree, this is far too disgusting. So going all the way down there brings us back to the service lift. Nice! No harm, no foul. The only thing you really miss is more handgun ammo, which, you know, at the rate I've been shooting nonstop and missing, I might actually need. The next place is actually over here, close to where we came up. There are a couple small items, but you don't need these. Let's see, is it this next guy? Yes, it is. A videotape. Raise your hand in the comments section if you don't know what this is. And if you don't, you are far too young to watch this. But if you do, hey, what's up? We're probably close to the same age. Sweet. Uh-oh. I don't think so, buddy. Get out of here. Okay, that was extremely dangerous, but it was okay. He was caught in the middle of an animation. Normally, you don't want to go towards the big arm because that's the one he swings and picks you up with. I kind of figured he wouldn't be able to get me because he was stuck in an animation, so we're good. Now, the only reason I did this is to show you that this is the final place where you can use the tool. It's to unlock this long passage so we can get back to where we saw those mutants. The big collection of mutants. That's also where you get the sewer key. That feels pretty good. Oh, seriously? We're doing this? What on earth was that aiming? Okay, it's been a while since I recorded this. just seeing my wild aim. I'm not even playing on PC, I'm playing on Xbox. It's just flinging all over the place. Oh, wasn't gone yet. Okay, didn't give it a chance to despawn. Hold on there, hold on there.
Fast.
And I think it despawned. Yep, it despawned. Alright, well, if it shows up again, I'll be sure to finish it off. A lot of the enemies don't regain health if you kind of ignore them for a while. Like, look, his eye is still exposed, so we should be able to kill it. Laser sight, guide me. Yes! Alright, that felt pretty good. So one detail I never mentioned, but I absolutely adore, and I notice this every now and again, I'm just like, that's really cool. Both Leon and Claire hold their flashlight with their neck while reloading. I don't know why that amazes me, but every time I see it, I'm like, that's really cool. They actually thought of that. I know that's a normal thing, it's just, I see it happen, I'm like, they actually thought of that. That's so cool. Yes, there is something down here. Awesome. Free Magnum ammo just for coming down here, so technically it was worth it. Handgun ammo, Magnum ammo. If you're playing Leon's campaign, it's a different type of ammo, one that's actually useful to him. This is a pretty good trip. And also, if we're heading all the way around here, you get to see where we actually ended up. Yeah, we made one big loop. Alright. We've made our run around. I think it's time to go all the way back. Let's go ahead and finally take this plug. It's just been staring at us for a while. If you want to trap zombies on the other side, you could just put the plug back in. Honestly, it's easier just to do everything, then take the plug, because by that point you've either killed everything or you have everything you need. Now, I love this part. So far, this has worked every single time. We're going to make a big old loop around, and where we first saw the cable car, we're going to go get that last locked locker. But I love this guy. This is the guy that came out of the sewer pipe. He's kind of like shadowboxing with himself, or having a sweet little jig. He doesn't even pay attention to you if you go straight up to the ledge and just climb up. He doesn't give a shit about you. He's currently having a grand old conversation with himself, and I'm going to let him. Thanks to our routing efforts, this is our last stop, and we're going to end up right where we need to use the plugs. It's a great feeling. Those guys are distracted. There's one in front of the where we need to go, so that's great. S, Z, F. What's that get us? More submachine gun ammo and an achievement because we unlocked everything. We opened all the safes and locks in the game. A lot of stuff is wrapping up. It feels like we just began, but yeah, we're here already. While we're in the neighborhood, and before we solve that puzzle, we need to watch the videotape. We need some context.
Oh, please, stop. Stop. No. Power here, you freak! Don't hurt him.
Glad I watched that.
But Claire, you get context. That explains quite a few things. More of G's infection. That was explained right there. He basically took a briefcase full of the good stuff. But not only that, it explains how Raccoon City truly fell. The mice and rats. They got a hold of the T-virus, and they infected the water supply. And there's actually some logs in different Resident Evil games, Outbreak, even Resident Evil 2, 3, that tells you about the infected water. I thought about it, And people getting bitten, turning into zombies, and biting other people, that's a slow progression. Raccoon City slowly started dying, and then almost overnight, thousands upon thousands of people died because of the infected water supply. That's actually why there's a puzzle in the original Resident Evil 3 to purify the water. It's infected. That's really cool. I like the background context. Also, it's a homage to the original Resident Evil 2, so that's fun. Puzzle time! We got our 6 plugs, and it seems pretty simple. We can put the knight there, and I honestly can't remember what the text says, so I might be looking at it a couple times. I do know the ones that are labeled, that's where you put the plugs. They're not going to trick you like that anytime soon. We'll save that for the next scenario. Alright, so the king and queen are right next to one another. And then next to the knight, he's got his rook. You got your bishop. Easy. So if you think about it while looking at the board, on the left, knight, rook, bishop. On the right, king, queen, pawn.
All right, Sherry. On my way.
I think I'm ready. I should have what I need. I always panic when it comes to boss fights, just because I never think I have enough. Now, the reason this place is red, even though we put the plugs into their proper order, you have to pick them up again in order to turn this room blue. It drove me nuts my first time thinking, well, where's the small pack of handgun bullets I missed? It's because those are items that can be picked up. It's just like the raccoon badge, the stars badge. You have to pick it up again in order for it to actually go away.
Power must be out.
How convenient. Well, alright, we could turn the power back on. No problem with that. Woo! Wow, they gave us a green, blue, and a red? Wow! I sure hope nothing bad happens. Easiest puzzle of my life. Hey, this is a cool little... I kind of want to follow this. Wow. Oh, it didn't work! Damn it. Alright, well...
Shit!
I was trying to do... Oh! I was trying to do a funny thing, but it didn't work. It was not funny. In fact, it was annoying. G is trying to attack you from the ceiling. You can barely see it, and there is no set pattern. He can attack you wherever. If you attack back, though, he didn't like that very much. He will continuously try to hit you. I've tried a few different places to hide, and almost none of them have worked. I think there's one sweet spot where you can just kind of chill, and he won't attack you. But when that happens, get ready to run. No! You can completely bypass him. You don't have to wait in that room. That is such a good thing. He's really fast, though, so while you're running, he's right behind you. Trust me, he can catch up, and he can hurt you, even before you're... Okay, yeah, he was about to attack me. Here's your boss fight. G2. Hello. You seem very disgusting, and I wish for you to perish. He will do gigantic lunge attacks that really freaking hurt. Acid rounds are your friend because they deal damage over time, especially if you get a good hit. That's gonna hurt. Oh, okay. Not as much hurt because I do have a self-defense. We're good, we're good. Yeah, take it in the eye, nerd. His eyes are his weak spot, so keep that in mind. He's got one on his back and also, you know, the obvious one in the front. This is a pretty mean boss. He's extremely fast, extremely violent. Ow. And can kill you just very easily, honestly. So what do? You deal as much damage as you can and make him kneel. After this happens, you can get a lot of easy pot shots on him. This is where I would suggest using either your submachine gun, your grenade launcher, anything to deal a lot of damage. If you happen to have your magnum, honestly, I would save that for right about now when his eye is open. Ow. So that's an example of what not to do with the spark shot. You need to make sure there's a lot more room away from the two of you, otherwise he's just going to slash you and it's barely going to work. If you want some extra insurance, a fully healing item, green, blue, red, will actually give you some extra shielding against this guy, and, yeah, as you can tell, I kinda need it. The main gimmick of this fight is using the crane to kill this thing. You actually can't kill him naturally, and in fact, it's coded that way. You have to kill him with the crane, there is no other way to defeat him. What they want you to do is basically take half of this monster's health away, get him past half, and then you can hit him with the crane and kill him. That is the only way to defeat him. So it is part waiting game, part I really want to shoot this thing with all of my exploding things. Which, that's valid. Around the time when Claire says, oh, I think the crane might work, and also when he starts changing, when he starts changing up his attack patterns, that's your cue, hey, you can use the crane now, but don't immediately do it. I would say, do a lot of damage, make sure you've been shooting him a lot, that's gonna hurt. Okay, that almost hurt. And then when you see him fall...
Have I got a surprise for you?
That's when you go, okay, I can get him. You don't have to do too much more damage, you just have to hope the timing works out. And there's your boss.
I'm so sorry, Sherry. This is taking forever.
As you saw, you get an achievement for defeating him by using the crane only once. Which means he can actually fight back. That's your indicator that you haven't dealt enough damage, is when he actually stops the crane, and then you have to do it all over again. Also, if you manage to stab him with a knife, you can get it back. Nice little bonus. Alright, Sherry. Let's get you back up on your feet. Let's get you out of the nasty filth and... You know what? Let's just get you away from this place in general.
Sherry, can you hear me? Oh no. Sherry? Claire? Sherry, are you alright? What are you doing? I'm here to help.
Sherry's been implanted. She can't be saved.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're her mother. Get in here!
You don't understand. William is still out there, and if I don't stop him...
This conversation is over!
Wait! Wait! I can treat her. In my lab. It's not far away.
Mommy?
There's not enough time. Millions of lives are at stake. Sherry, Mommy loves you, sweetie. Goodbye.
Are you fucking kidding me? Sherry, don't worry. I'll get you whatever you need, okay?
Why are you doing this?
Because I care.
Thank you, Claire.
I really like that scene. The fact that Claire is done with Annette's bullshit and basically said, "Get in here, Mom!" That's really nice. And also, Claire really is here to help. She saw someone in need and thought, I can help this girl. If I can, I'll help even more.
Hold on, Sherry. You're gonna be fine.
So what you read in that log from an episode ago actually came true.
Almost
She
there,
is infected
Sherry.
with the G virus.
We're almost there.
The infection is slow, seems to be painful, and if we don't actually get any help from Annette, Sherry will die.
Here. Okay. Here we go. Just hold on, Sherry, okay? You're gonna be just fine. Okay. Better check everything. There's no turning back.
That is the game's subtle hint saying you're about to hit a point of no return. If there are any places that you need to get items from, any small places that are in the RPD, the underground, wherever, now's your final chance to get everything. Don't worry, Sherry will tough it out for you. I just like looking over the map and seeing all that lovely blue, just knowing we did it. We got everything. Once you have all that you need, let's go.
This tram is bound for Nest. Do not exit until the final destination.
Hey. Are you okay?
Your jacket's so warm.
My brother gave it to me. You know it's supposed to be lucky.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Are you kidding me? You were doing just fine without me, so I came along and got you all sorts of trouble. I have something of yours.
I don't want it.
Really? Why not? It's so pretty.
It's from my mom. For my birthday last year. All I really wanted was for her to be home more.
I know it seems like your mom doesn't care, but... Hey, Sherry, come here. Hey, hang in there, okay?
Now, arriving at Nest.
It's okay. I've got you. Come on.
Probably not the best achievement to pop at this point, but it's still pretty funny. It's alright, Sherry, we're here. Now let's go find your mom.
I'm getting you treatment. Just hold on, Sherry. It's okay.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully
Oh boy.
open. Welcome to Nest. Enjoy your visit.
Not even Nest could survive this.
Okay. Here you go. All right. Now what? There's got to be something here. Antiviral agent. That's it. That's got to be it. Hey. Hey, Sherry. I gotta go. You stay right here, though, okay? I'll be back soon. I promise.
Seriously, the dynamic between Claire and Sherry is vastly improved from the original. Not saying that the original was bad. There's so much more depth here. They were able to do a lot more with the story and just added to it. It's fabulous. We're now in the Nest Laboratory. A lot of weird science going on in here, and a lot of people who enjoy Dolby beer. Wow, it's been around for a long time if that's the case. We've got a lot to do in here in order to get the antiviral agent. And there's a lot of really mean things down here. Oh. Can't even get into the place. Okay. People can stay down here for a long time, it seems. Well, except when you probably die while sleeping. That's not good. Okay, that's how we get in. Visitor, general staff, and senior staff. Looks like I need to become a general. Next time on Resident Evil 2 Remake, we are going to explore the Nest Lab and see if we can't find the antiviral agent for Sherry. I mean, if they made the virus down here, they have to have the antiviral, right? Right? Well, here's hoping. Also, yes, you do have to have the wristband as an item in your inventory. I know it sucks, but it's fine. We'll get through it. See you guys next time.